Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. Rock Mercury here. Welcome to the Rock Mercury podcast where we're eating some Mediterranean feast right now. I am so excited to have this Mediterranean feast made by the one and only great and powerful Chef Paris Ray. That's right. So let's get into the salad bowl first. This salad bowl has arugula, greens, like fresh salad greens, hummus in the middle, tahini dripped all over it, and tzatziki sauce as well, with some cherry tomatoes and Kalamata olives, perfectly seasoned with a little bit of cracked pepper and sea salt. It's not the prettiest because I put this together, but she cooked it. But if she plated it, it'd be way prettier, just so you know. Next, on this plate, we have sweet potatoes, very similar to how they have at Kava. You guys know I love Kava, but this is kind of like an upgraded version of Kava. So this one has all the sweet potatoes that are roasted, perfect, ready for like a bowl. And then these are homemade falafel, and on the bottom there is quinoa. You guys see all that good old quinoa down there. So I'm super excited to get into this. I was gonna say I worked out today. I did go to the gym, but I didn't work out. I was like just having a spa moment and cleaning myself and getting all conditioned, and and I will be doing a stretch later on. Can you guys please click that like button? I don't see enough likes in here, and it's making me really sad. So go ahead and click that like button as many times as you can. I'm gonna explain this one time. I hope you guys understand. The more you click the like button on the live, the better of a person you are. I want to be clear. The least that you click the like button, the worst of a person you are. So you don't want to be a bad. I know that I don't want to be a bad person. I would be so sad if I was a bad person. So make sure that you're pressing that like button so that you don't be considered a bad person. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the food. I'm so excited. I'm gonna jump right into this part first. I'll like to take a little bit of the grains and everything, and then put it in my salad. Ooh, and then I'm just gonna like rub that like that. Oh my gosh, all the saucy. I love a nice saucy Mediterranean bowl. That's the vibe. Now, we don't have pita bread right now, but we don't really need pita bread. The quinoa on the bottom is plenty of grains and healthier than pita bread. But I do like pita sometimes. Oh, yeah. The blessings I feel on each bite. Huge, huge shout out and gratitude to Chef Paris Ray for making eating possible for me. For sponsoring me reaching my goal. She really, like, without her, there's no way I would reach my goal of I'm at 205 right now, which I just want to get 200, and I already got to 200. I've been coasting at like 210 to 200 to 210. Once I eat more, I'll probably like steak at 210, and that's 210 to 215 is good for me with muscle weight. Y'all make sure you keep your essential oils because these mosquitoes are out here. I just got bit a second ago. Two Valid Bray follow. Thank you for the follow, Two Valid Bray. I see we have 59 likes in here. Please keep sending your support and press that like button as I'm eating and chatting with y'all. Today, such a pretty day outside. Such a pretty day. I'm confused. Do we know if our former president is in prison right now? Is he in jail? Did he get arrested, like stayed at prison, or? I'm just saying he's like facing so many years in prison or something, but I'm confused. Did it happen? Swedish 40 said, what's on the menu? We have a Mediterranean feast happening. Arugula salad, falafel, sweet potatoes, quinoa. Amazing. Does anyone know? Hey, Ashley. How you doing, Ashley? Good to see you. Anyone know if the orange one is in prison or not? Turks and Cakes. I want to say his name because they do a shadow thing on me whenever I say his name. Like there's literally like a little notice that comes up when you say his name. Isn't that crazy? Same thing with Andrew. It was really dark. At this censoring us or whatever. Censor Spencer. Young Chef Abby says hello. Hi. But I actually like the tea. I like the big tea. I say the orange one because everyone knows that is. Even if you like him or don't. I like him personally. I'm a big fan. But I know a lot of people don't. But either way, whether you like him or not, he is orange. And so that's just, how that is. Swedish says, looks delicious. It's so good.
It's too much highlighter.
It's so good. Too high highlighter. If only. If only that was it. That is mean. I will agree. But my sister is right. Like, that is kind of bullying to him. Like, he's done so much for us, and to tease him on his color, which he chose, and which I know that he's okay with teasing. He doesn't care. So that's why I'm okay with it. But it's still kind of like high school bully-ish. To be like, oh, you're green, you're big, you're little. Then like, it's just very like, what do we ever leave that? I feel like all of the news just stays in that.
That towards somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Of a different community.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh my gosh, you're all these phobics.
If I called a thingy it, if I told a thingy it that they are orange, then I would immediately be like, oh my god, you're so phobic. You're so phobic. Oh my god, how dare you call them that? They're going through a struggle. They're going through. But I can't. Sade Guppy says, wow. Sad Guppy? Sade Guppy? I don't know what that means. But hey, anyway, you can't do that. But you can call him the one that's like did the best he could for the country. You can call him that. So I hope he's not in prison. I hope he's safe at Mar-a-Lago or wherever the heck he likes to live. Because whatever mansion, one of his many mansions. But I just haven't watched the news. Because it literally made me so sad that I didn't want to even follow the story. I didn't want to follow the story and continue. I'm so traumatized that he's going through what he's going through. As the first former president to ever go through this. Like, what?
Yeah, not even the one who actually committed the T word.
Committed what?
Reason. T word.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a mess. So, hello, Abba Sam. I haven't seen you in a second. Good to see you. Was that always your username? Abba Isham? Abba Isham? I remember your profile photo. But anyway. So I guess nobody knows if he's in prison or not. Like, I really am confused. Should we I'm going to ask Suri, but I'd say the name if I ask her. Oh, I hate that. I hate not being able to say a person's name. Like, what? Anyway, you guys, you have to like wake up to the reality so that we don't lose our country. You know, that's what I really feel. I'm like, wow, we really can lose the country. It's so easy. Like, based in history, so many countries have been lost, taken, bought, won, lost and won. So if we want to keep our country, we got to stay aware of what's happening. No matter what you feel about it, just stay aware. Staying aware. I think something that both sides can agree with is that information is important, even though some sides of the corner likes to indulge in falsified information and call it truth, and then bully you into believing false information. But either way, nobody can make an argument that, oh, we shouldn't know. There shouldn't be information. Like, nobody will make that in their right mind. Even if they're being lied to right now, they don't want to be lied to. It's kind of hard to be lied to if you don't know you're being lied to, you know? Because at some point, if you know you're lied to, you're like, okay, you're not lying to me if I know you're lying, then I know you're saying the opposite of the truth. Then it's not a lie anymore because I know that that's not the truth. So, anyway. Blue-haired liberals. So, I would love to do a video with Christian Walker. That'd be so fun. Cream Dog says, how has your day been, man? It's been a really nice day. I had a great walk. My nephew, we're out in the beautiful nature in the lake and stuff. You know, we do our thing. And then I went to shower. That was nice. And I had a spa moment. I've been working, getting stuff uploaded for you guys and for my my company. Create Intuition says, is that a MAG shirt? Not at all, but how cool would that be? I do think the MAG A shirts are like they could have been more creative, you know? Like I would have liked if they had more like if they did have a background like this, like roses, and then it said MAG, MAG, that would be great. Like if it was like a nice, maybe I could do this. Somebody own that? Does somebody own MAG? Make America? The Make America company?
Maybe if you just leave it on Make America. Yeah, it's fine.
But what if somebody owns a trademark for Make America?
It was a slogan for a whole campaign, so I'm pretty sure.
But I mean, like, it's different, like, when you own a trademark or when it's like when it becomes so big that it's like a new acronym. Like, nobody can own the word it, if I made a shirt called it, nobody can say, I own it, Like, it's at a certain point, it becomes big. It becomes, like, too big to hold back. It's nice, though. Thank you. Yeah, this is from Ross, you guys. It says maybe not. So it's like, maybe you love me, maybe I'm not. Maybe you're not, yeah. Create Intuition says you could trademark it. I mean, I couldn't trademark it. I'm saying, is it already trademarked? I ain't trademarking that. There's no way. That would be the fight of, that'll take all the money I've ever could imagine even having to trademark that. You imagine fighting for that trademark? Oh my goodness. That would be the most, oh my God. The amount of lawyers you have to get and you'll still lose? No.
That'd be a grave misstep on their part if they didn't. They didn't already, I mean.
That'd be hilarious. All these years, it's been 8 years now. Almost. Since he first went in office. It's like 8 years. Anyway. Hi Maggie, how you doing? Maggie's in the house. Maggie, do you know if our former president that starts with a T is in prison right now or not? Do you know anything about what's going on? I don't watch the news. Create Intuition says, I don't make videos anymore because there was a Nigerian scammer on my account. Not a Nigerian. I'm laughing because that's like really funny. But did he ask you for your marriage? No, he is not in prison. Says Create Intuition. Okay. Thank you so much. So where is he? Is he just chilling at like a hotel or something at the Trump Hotel? Oh God, I just said it now. It's all that.
Yeah. You focused on it too much.
I mumbled it though. I totally mumbled it.
Yeah.
I mumbled it. I don't think TikTok caught that.
Yeah.
Maggie says, I don't watch the news either. No clue. Been at work until just now. Ooh, you over there working. Maggie, stay working. One thing Maggie gonna do is gonna work. She gonna work. One thing Maggie gonna do is what she said me to me. Create Intuition says, yes, he did ask me to marry. Okay, congratulations. Where are you registered? Should we ship the gift to Nigeria or should we ship it to your American address? We all want to support your Nigerian fairy tale. So please let us know. Create Intuition. He said not really. Not really? You haven't registered anywhere? You're not happy? Yeah, Nigerian princes are the best. I've always wanted a Nigerian prince. I've always wanted that. Oh my gosh. Maggie says, I wish I didn't have to work. LOL. But I don't have it like that. I'm married for love instead of money. Well, you need to get divorced right away. And you need to go to the nearest country club and snatch a billionaire so you don't have to work anymore. Because honestly, what does love have to do with it? What does love have to do with it? To be real. No, but like honestly, love is more important than money for sure. Like if you have a loving, loyal relationship, you stick with that forever. Like don't even no amount of money can fill your heart with a real solid relationship where you're like actually connected, you trust each other. Now if it's toxic, then ditch them and get that money, while you're healing. Because after you leave a toxic relationship, you need some time to be with a rich person and just like not be emotionally available. Just like, because the less emotionally available you are, the more the rich person is like infatuated with you. And so you gotta be in that space and get that coin. And then once you heal, you can either fall in love with that rich person, or you can have a nice hefty divorce after 3 years or 4 years or however long it takes. And then you're gonna get some love after that. So that's my advice for you. That's the worst therapeutic advice.
Totally
That is like one of the worst advices I've ever heard, huh?
you should totally have a show.
And get sued? That would ruin, that advice would literally ruin somebody's life. You're like, I did, or actually, it might make their life better if I really think about it. I mean, it kind of does make sense. The advice I gave, it was toxic, but it does actually, if I'm really, really does make sense. If I'm honest with myself. But it is super toxic, and I would never write that down and say, let's do this. But, yeah, anyway. Dang. What are you eating? I'm eating a Mediterranean feast prepared by Chef Paris Ray, Master Chef Paris Ray. Grizzly Pumpkin, LMAO, says LMAO. I love food, says hey, I love food too. Cream Dog is laughing. Grizzly Pumpkin says, find yourself one good rich ones. Just one. All you need is one, Maggie. Or tell your partner right now, or your husband, and you're just gonna step outside for a second. You're just gonna step outside. These rich ones don't even want you to drop it like that. Get you one that's like 90. Get you one that's 90. And you just like, all you have to do is get a VR kit, and he'll think that y'all already consummated and did everything y'all have to do. Just get a VR, put a VR set, and be like, he don't even know what VR is. He'll think it's real life. That's what you gotta do. And then he'll be in love. You just keep that VR set on him. And then a few more years left at that point. I don't want to say 2 years left because my grandmother's way in her 90s, so I'm very thankful she's alive and doing well. But she's 99. Oh my gosh, she's literally 99 years old. That is insane. My grandmother's 99 years old. That's so wow. Okay. Mackie says, Ella is laughing. He says, if it's, sorry, hold on. Okay. Mackie says, if this doesn't work out, next time for sure. Just during the transition period. Just while you're here on the healing, it's going to be hard. If that were to happen, I don't wish any family to break apart. But I'm saying, if that did happen, some things are inevitable. While you're healing, collect them coins. Rich people need companionship too. They just got to pay for it because they have lost their soul getting rich. So, it's fair. Fair enough. You have to deal with them being toxic and soulless, and they get some companionship. Why shouldn't you get paid? And you get a new Birkin daily. You know how expensive Birkins are? You better get those Birkins and keep them all. Don't give anything away. You keep all of them in your own P.O. box. You have to buy nothing else. Let them pay for everything in your life. But then get your own P.O. box. Or your own, storage. There we go, storage. Get your own storage that's in your name. Separate. That you don't even know about. Or she. Because, hey, there's some guys on here like, I'm trying to get me too. I'm trying to get my situation for my sugar mama. Do that. Get your storage, and then you just have that in there. You just I'm giving great advice. I really should get a percentage of all of your sugar daddy earnings from all of you guys. You know what? Yes. If you guys get a sugar daddy, sugar whatever, I would like a percentage to my Cash App. And I'm just kidding because I did not want TikTok to be like, are you promoting people going to the corner? Are you being a madam? Are you a madam, sir? It's madam. It's madam. Great Intuition says, I'm only interested in a white guy. Ooh!
At least you're honest.
That sounds like you have to go to therapy to figure out why you are self-hating, I guess. No. I don't think people should have preferences. I mean, besides the actual, gender of a person, I get that. But if you have a preference for a certain race, then you got to think, why do I want this race? What is it about that race of a person that makes it feel like I have to be that, they're the only ones that are attractive, You got to get down to the core of what it means. Great Intuition says, I am not black.
I'm not saying that they're the only.
Create Intuition says I'm not black, but Paula, you look. It's not you in the. It's not you in the profile photo. That ain't you. Who's that in the profile photo? Because that's definitely a. That's definitely. I don't know who that is, but hey, either way, I think everybody should like every race. What did you say, Paris, before?
I'm just saying, having a preference doesn't necessarily mean that you don't think that other people can be attractive. It's just that's your preference.
I think it's crazy to like somebody based on their race. I think it's actually like very toxic. At the core. To say like you're into only this type of race of person. Like that seems very like sketchy. I've been with every kind of race and I've never cared.
No, but you'll care about their bank account.
Well, obviously, by the ones I've dated, obviously I haven't.
No, I'm saying based on what you were just teaching.
Yeah, while they're in a cold space, while they're broken or their heart's broken, they're missing their ex, go get you a rich one. You'll get a little bit of companionship, whatever. You have somebody there. You'll get that coin while you heal, and then if you fall in love, that's great. If you don't, then just leave, get half of that coin, and go find love.
And I'm just saying it's all transactional.
I mean,
That's like saying I only like doing business with people who know what they're talking about.
but the person you love at the end may not have any money at all. I mean, it's just for love still, you know? I'm saying while you're heartbroken, why not do something savage, like be a gold digger?
And I'm just saying it's nothing wrong with having preferences.
I think racial preferences is very problematic. Very, very problematic. To prefer based on that only, I think
You're assuming that it's based on
sketch.
that only.
Well, no, but that's not assuming. I'm saying that would be problematic. If that was the main determining factor, like no, they have to be this certain race. I think that's super, super problematic.
But that's not the same as having a preference.
Yeah,
That's
but why are you?
a certain, not necessarily standard. I don't know what the other word is.
Why would a person have a preference of where a person's from? It's because
It's about having a preference of what someone looks like. That's just like saying, oh, I'm not attracted to maybe someone who's overweight or underweight. I'm not attracted to red hair. I'm not attracted to that's preference. That's not saying, oh, I can never fall in love with someone who's like that. That's saying if I have my choice, that's not my choice. It's not the same as never say never.
I would never say never. I see that.
I agree, baby.
I'm not sure. Creative Tuition says you are funny. Maggie says I'm not even playing. That's right. Yes, and a secret bank account. That's right. You know it. You already know. Seven Andres says what's in the plate with the sweet potato? There's homemade falafel and quinoa here. Delicious. Create Intuition says, I am not black. Yes, it is. What does black look like? Ooh! Paris, if I showed you this picture, it's Caden says, what are you eating, brother? I'm eating a Mediterranean feast. I'm very happy. Create says, I don't look like the black on your shirt. That's fair enough. Very fair. I say the same thing, so I definitely get it. I definitely get that. 49er says, what's up, Mr. Papaya Man? Hey, 49er. What's poppin'? I'm grubbing on down right now. Good to see ya. Grizzly says she made a good point, I guess. I mean, I'm still curious. Create Intuition says, being attracted and preference are not the same. Yeah, and she said yes. Okay, being attracted and preference are not the same. I don't have a race that I have a preference towards. There's not, if I had to pick, like, who my dream partner is going to be, I don't have a race that I would say there'd be this race particularly. So I just don't know. I think there's so many hot people. There's so many attractive people in every race that I just don't know how I could pick that. It just wouldn't matter as long as they're hot. Every race has somebody so hot. And I just couldn't imagine being like, oh, you're so hot, but I can't. Like, so why even have a preference if every race has somebody that's like way out of our league hot in every single? I don't know. Ooh, ah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to really think about it too. I don't think that I could, that I have any. Like, there's nothing I would say. I wouldn't say, oh, white or black or whatever, or African or. I kind of get it from one standpoint of if you're speaking a certain language, you speak a certain language and you're just like, I want somebody from my culture. I get that. And it's your same culture as you are, then I kind of understand that. But when it's like something separate than you are, that's more like it seems like more troubling. Like therapy might be required to unravel why. You know? Like, why is this other race something you desire outside of yourself so much that you would prefer it over yourself, over your own race? Why is somebody of your own, in your own community, not appeasing enough for you to wish to dream for them, to dream to have them, or have that kind of partner, or be attracted to that partner? I don't know. I'm interested. It's an interesting subject. It's very. Cause I've thought about this a lot. Let's see what. So Jaden says, "Hey."
Narcissistic to want somebody who's like you.
Is it to want somebody part of your culture?
I say, on the other hand, that argument could be made.
I don't know. Grizzly Pumpkin says, Rob, do you have any Indian in you? I have that Indian in me, yes. Maggie says, I'm not attracted to redheads. I think redheads are so hot. They're very hot. They're very attractive. There's so many of them. Of course, like anyone, there's some that may not fit that. Create Intuition says, really, whoever God has. Okay. That's fair enough. And this is not like a real, this is just a conversation because we're having it here. We're on TikTok. What else are we talking about? Let's get to 1,000 likes, please. Can you click that like button if you like the response, if you like this. But to answer the question, I know I may have answered that in a shady way, the Indian question. Do you have Indian in you? I did answer correctly. But I also, yes, I do. I have Native American within my family, yes. But yes, I do get down with the people from actual India. I think they're very attractive. And like I said, I stand by what I said earlier. Option drop says, love will find you regardless. Not for everybody. Some people are gonna pass away loveless, and that's okay, because at least they love themselves. So find love in yourself first. If you find the extra love outside, then okay, great. But at least you can love yourself, so you don't have to leave this earth and not have love. You can give it to yourself. All right, 49er says, because I would love to say that, like, oh, love will find you, but that's very like blue-haired liberal kind of vibe, because it's like, I don't know if love in front of these people. Somebody may be on their cancer bed or something. I don't know what's gonna happen to them. Like, I really think that way. So I'm like, I think the only thing you have power to do is love yourself. You know, that's the only thing you have power with. And then hopefully you find a partner that loves you too, but like, it just may not happen. A lot of people, even if you find a partner, some people, like, marriage is a 50% divorce. So I'm not saying it to be depressing. I'm saying that the source of your love has got to come from within. Otherwise, you're going to always be searching. So, 49er says, love knows no race. Love will always find a way. That's right, 49er. That is right. I love that. Grizzly Pumpkin is crying. You're crying. What did you put on there? Hold on, I have to see that. Oh my God, I missed it. Oh, wait. A soap. Oh my gosh, no, you did not. You put a crying face and a soap on there. Great response. Grizzly says, Grizzly didn't mean to put the soap on that. I thought you were saying like you dropped the soap. Okay, well, that's funny. Nezzy Poo says, you have great skin, Rock Mercury. Oh my gosh, thank you. It's called eating healthy and trying to not stress. But I do have to realize, so, like somebody I know works at the gym I go to, and I thought that the conditioner and the shampoo were like, or like the soap and the shampoo were like sea moss and like healthier, cooler type of soaps and stuff. I'm thinking, oh great, I'm using these soaps at the gym. Come to find out, that is just a regular big old soap and conditioner. It's like it's nothing. It doesn't have the stuff that it says on there, that it says on the actual like. And I was so mad. I'm like, because he literally works there. He worked there at one point, and so there's one of the one pouring it in there. I'm like, oh my gosh! Like, so basically, I need to go and put another fire under me to bring my own soap. Bring my own soap with me. So that's what I'm doing going forward. I'll let you guys know if I make my own black soap. I do like that kind, but I may find another type of soap too. I like the Tusk soap as well. It smells so good. But my hair is going to be even healthier, I think, because if I've been using some discount shampoo and conditioner, imagine what it's been doing to my hair, you know? So imagine what it's going to be when I have the right type of conditioner and stuff. So just hang on there for that, you guys. I'm excited to try some new products. I do feel bamboozled. Part of me feels like I already knew that this wasn't what they said it was. That it couldn't be that healthy if they're giving it to all the people at the gym, even though it's a nice gym. But at Equinox, they really do give you the top quality Kiehl's. I think it's KHELS, Kale. They give you that type of soaps and conditioners and all that. So it is the top quality at Equinox. So I guess I was just guessing it was the same thing. Well, I've been scammed. Oh well. I'll be right at Target, or I'm gonna go to Amazon and see if I can find a good soap for a discount. A good, like, healthy soap. I'll do a video for you guys to let you know if I like it. We're gonna find the right one. I use a lot of soap, so it's gotta be a good price. I'd say super clean. Okay, cool. Watch them. Let's see. Nisi Girl says, you are awesome. Whoever enters your life will be so lucky to have you. Well, you know, there might be more on that soon. There might be more information on that. Because, yeah, so I'm not talking about it now, but maybe there'll be more info on that. Create Intuition says, yes, that's true about Equinox. Yep, it's the real one. The Kiehl's, they did a collaboration. Smoke says hi. How? You have to all gardening.
Because I don't
all
like the
growing.
stuff that comes with the garden, like wasps and bees.
Well, you go in and out.
I got chased in here by one bee.
Let's see if it left already.
No, it's not. They're over there.
This is, I guess another one then. You'll be fine.
I will not. Yeah, I will, because I'll be right here.
Once it leaves. See? She's afraid to go see the bugs, you guys. The bugs are attacking her garden. Grizzly Pumpkin says, oop. Oop is right. 1.1 thousand likes, you guys. Thank you for the likes. August, what are you doing, sir?
Man, I was going to water. Okay, it'll have to be, I'm watering early in the morning when nothing's out. Yeah, see, like, it's trying to get in my turmeric right now. I mean, it's fine. It's not like it'll ruin it, but... Vultures. I need to keep that spray bottle in here so I can spray from the door. That would have been smarter.
Great Intuition says, I have garlic in my garden now. Does that help you deter bugs and stuff?
Peppermint. You're welcome.
Are you welcome, Perry? Because that's what you put on there, and you're still dealing with what you're doing right now.
No, I didn't.
You
I didn't put it on.
I thought you did. I thought I smelled it out there.
It's a spray, but it's outdoors. It gets blown around.
Oh.
You have to spray it like when you first go out there. It keeps them away from bothering you while you're out there. They don't like the smell of the peppermint. But that's been hours, so that's gone.
Well, Create Intuition says peppermint is good for bugs.
Yep. Flying and crawling.
Very good. Well, peppermint is GMO. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it's good for bugs. They don't want it or something. Oh, I didn't design this world. It's funny when you get healthier, people be like, you ruined this for me. Like, the truth you give out, people think that like you People think that you've like, that you planned it or something. That's a messy baby. Uh-oh. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna help my sister. He used the bathroom, so rock on, Mercuryans. I'll see you guys on my next live. I'll cover this up. I'll be back on later on today. I'm pretty full. I need to take a break anyway, so I'm gonna go help her change him because he is like, whew. All right, bye. Blessings to you too. Thank you all for being here. 1.8 thousand likes. Bye, Grizzly.